All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol RKT Rocket Companies Inc. And before I jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. Hope you guys find this video helpful and informative and worthwhile. If you guys feel encouraged to hit the subscribe button, don't just hit the subscribe button, but click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post and you guys can be up to date on the chart analysis. To all my subscribers, I want to say thank you for your support, and also recognizing my efforts means a lot to me, and also what you guys do when you guys engage in conversation. I've seen some of your guys' responses to some other fellow investors and viewers when they have a question and they feel inclined to ask and they're learning, or they want to know something about the news of the company and so forth. You guys respond with valid information, and I appreciate that when you guys go ahead and go out of your way to help others. It really speaks in volumes of the community that we have here, and I hope that we continue to build a community under honesty, integrity, and just helping each other out so that we can learn and grow together and maximize profits and minimize losses. So thank you to all of you that participate in those ways. Let's jump into this chart. The first thing is very bullish run, and it actually broke through resistance, and here you can clearly see how resistance was not able to be used as support even right here, and it just crashed to the point that it broke through support a few times, and thankfully support was used here at a point where it could either have turned down or turned around, and that's exactly what it did. And the bulls bounced back through there, and they just leveled off at a point where you can see that the closing price is very close to the 50-day moving average, and that's something to keep in mind here. So let's move this to their new points of reference. So resistance is slightly above the closing price, and support actually fell to lower points, lower points here throughout the day, because those were the lowest points that the stock hit. So let's go ahead and see here. First thing is support. If this stock was to work its way from 29.09, which is the closing price here, we would be on our way towards a bearish territory and bearish run. Why? Because the 50-day moving average would need to be crossed to get down there, and that's 28.67. Write that down. Anybody that's concerned about that and wants to know, I suggest writing it down. 28.67. If that gets crossed, anything below it is bearish territory. And if this stock was to work its way down to 27.13 and break through that support, which was touched twice in the day, this could be on its way to bearish territory and hitting newer lows, moving itself further away from the 50-day moving average and confirming that the bears have gained control. Even if the bulls were to reappear, they need to load up on stocks to bring this one back up and break through the 50-day moving average to get back into their territory of a bullish run. But I can only say that in very simple terms, if this was to break through support, I'd keep a very close eye on it, and even the 50-day moving average, because if it's moving fairly quickly down, I'd actually keep a very close eye on it. But if it's just kind of hanging out there, the bulls can reappear and probably bring this one back up and work their way back up towards the first resistance level, and then start to work their way to newer resistance levels. But if this was to hit support, I mean, even if the bulls were to reappear, they have to come in hefty and strong, load up on stocks to bring this up. So keep that in mind. That support is very significant right now, and I can't emphasize enough that is something to pay close attention to. Now, on the other spectrum, if the bulls want to continue their run, this is where they got rejected towards the end of the day when they reached this level of high, and it was 29.24. If the bulls are able to break through 29.24, they work themselves further away from the 50-day moving average, turn it into a support, right? They need to turn it into a support so that the bulls can start to work their way up to newer highs and newer resistance levels. I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. Share this with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button. And for all my first-time viewers and subscribers, um, that have not yet hit the bell. If you're a first-time viewer and you feel encouraged to hit the subscribe button, don't forget to click the bell to get notified. And subscribers that have not hit the bell, just double check so that you guys don't miss a single video that I post and you guys can be up to date on the chart analysis. Thank you guys so much for watching, and share this with your friends.